loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I make new videos every other week, so please be sure you subscribe and turn on my bell notifications so you don't miss a thing. Today I am doing a what's in my bag video. And I'm going to try my best to link everything I can in the description box below. I love this bag. I got this bag a while back for my birthday. This is a black faux leather bag. It really has a lot of options as far as size goes. You can close together these two buttons and make it a bit smaller. You can zip it up. For the top flap, you can either button it, and if you have something in here that's a bit taller, this is magnetic as well. You can also turn this into either a purse or a backpack, which is just such a great feature. I really love that part of it. It's just a very elegant, pretty, simple bag. So this is what my bag looks like currently. It is so cluttered, it won't even close. This is not my ideal everyday bag situation, but it is interesting right now. So I'm going to share that with you guys. Currently, I'm finishing up one show and starting another, so there's just a lot of theater paraphernalia in here. So I think the best place to start is with the baby bag that's on top. And I actually did just update the baby bag today. So usually when I'm doing shows, I will have a lot of touch-up makeup in here, paper towels, makeup remover, Q-tips, like that sort of thing. But like I just said, the show I'm doing is finally coming to a close, so I thought it was time to update baby bag. This bag I've kind of made to be health and wellness, personal care items. In here, the first thing I'm going to pull out is like pads and tampons. You never know when you're going to need them or what outfit you'll be wearing when you get it. So I find that an assortment of a few different items usually works for me. Especially if I'm dancing that day, I want to be sure I can actually move still. And then I have the correct supplies I need for what I'm wearing and what I'm doing throughout the day. Next, I have this little Zyrtec container. This does contain Zyrtec, but I also do have like Tylenol, Motrin, Excedrin migraine, Vyvanse for when I inevitably forget to take it in the morning, and some Benadryl in case I'm having an allergic reaction to something. I want to be sure that I'm prepared for that because there was an incident that just happened recently during one of our shows. Someone brought a chinchilla into the dressing rooms, and spoiler alert, I am allergic to chinchillas, I found out, and I actually did not have Benadryl on me when this happened. So one of the stage managers actually went to CVS during intermission to get me non-drowsy Benadryl so I could keep singing in the show. So what I've learned from that is it's always better to be prepared, and also don't bring a chinchilla into a dressing room in the middle of a show. Life lessons with M. Also in here I have some deodorant. I'm slightly allergic to like the stick form of deodorant, so I always do like a gel or a liquid. I'm currently on the Secret pH balancing nurturing coconut scent. Especially if you're doing a summer show with a lot of dancing, you're gonna need to reapply deodorant at some point in the night, so I always just keep one on me. Finally, in the little bag I have some Blink for contacts like eye drops and an extra pair of contacts. These are actually a bit of an older prescription, but if I'm in an emergency I do need to have some on me, so I usually use like older ones for that. So that was baby bag. Onto the big bag. I am currently in a very dance heavy show. There is almost every single genre of dance inside of this one show, which means I need a lot of different shoes for that. And they are all living either inside or outside of my current bag. So let's just start with the ones on the outside. These I kind of have tied to one of the handles on the back. So the shoes that live on the side of my bag are my tennis shoes. I actually thrifted these yesterday. These are really nice shoes. These ones are kind of like my general dance shoes. If I don't know what genre we're going to be doing that day, I'll be wearing these. They're Reebok Ureflex shoes. This is what the design looks like. It's got like memory foam on the inside. These were just like chef's kiss last night. I had a 3-hour dance rehearsal. It was so much footwork. They are comfy, they keep me cool. Just really nice shoes. Finally, on the inside of the bag, we have my character shoes. As you can tell, these are well loved. I have had the same pair of character shoes since I was 12. These have been with me through almost every show, every choir concert, vocal competition. These have been my go-to shoes for them. They've truly been with me through it all. Next in here, I have my jazz shoes and an extra pair of socks inside of them. These I don't wear as often because I want to keep them really nice and in good condition, so I will only wear these on like clean hardwood floor. So if I'm in a different area of the studio, I will usually take these off and put my tennis shoes on. Next in here, I have my folder. This has all of my studio's expectations and policies and just general things I know I need to hold on to. And I will also keep things for my upcoming auditions in here, like songs, scripts, all of that just goes in here. Next, I have the vocal score and script for the show I'm currently doing. On the side here, I have a pencil and a highlighter, so I always know what my part is, what I'm singing, if I have any notes to take. And honestly, I kind of bring this everywhere because I constantly review it. So I have this little pocket on the side here. This is where I keep extra masks. I have extra pencils in here, a Sharpie, and I also have a little hairbrush and mirror set with extra hair ties and bobby pins on it. This is what the brush looks like. It's like a little pop-out brush and a mirror on the inside of it. It's just very small. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but it is very useful. At the bottom here, I have my wallet. I have my ID, extra money, change for meters, the closing shift key. I don't normally carry a lot of cash on me as I don't spend a ton of money on stuff, but what I have been doing recently, because gas prices are really high, in this little side pocket of my wallet, I will usually keep $30 to $40 of cash on me. This is just in case I'm riding with somebody that either forgot their money or doesn't have the money to pay for their gas, or they've driven to see me. I will always give them money for gas because gas is like almost $5 a gallon right now. So although I'm not able to drive, I will always keep gas money on me for other people. This like kind of usually sits towards the top, but sometimes it'll fall to the bottom. Can I show this on YouTube? I'm pretty sure I can. If I can't, just know that the next clip that I've taken out of here, it's self-defense items. This is my little self-defense keychain. This has a personal alarm that you like pull this pin and it'll make a really loud sound. And it also has a flashlight on it, which is really helpful. I don't think I've shared this on here, but I have night blindness, so it is very hard for me to see at night and honestly scary walking places alone, or even to my mom's car if I'm coming home from a shift. It's just scary to not be able to see what's coming and know that you're also a target. So like having a flashlight on at all times, knowing I have this just in case anything happens, kind of helps me feel a little bit safer. The other side of this is like a pull to release pepper spray. So when I'm walking out from work and my mom isn't like parked close to me, I will have both of these in my hands and I will take the lock off my pepper spray, have my finger on the trigger, and be holding this in my other hand. This is like my main duo. And I did just recently get this new pepper spray. If your car ever does go underwater, there are a lot of features in your car that will no longer work when you hit the water. Some cars you can't release your seatbelt or roll down your windows, so this has a seatbelt cutter in it, and this has a little rubber part at the bottom that comes off, so if you need to like break your window open, you have this. And the pepper spray part, like this part just lifts up, you put your finger inside of it and push down. It doesn't really have the closed safety option on this, but it does have a lot more uses than just the pepper spray, so I might switch these out at some point, but until my pink one expires, I will be using that and switching over to this one. And finally, at like the very bottom of my bag, when I was younger, my mom told me that if you put a penny at the bottom of your bag when you first get it, it's supposed to bring you good luck, so I have pennies at the bottom of my bag for that. Now, this bag does close. I just am not able to close it because of all the stuff I have in it, but if I did want to close it, it has this little pretty gold zipper, and attached to it I have a little Hunger Games keychain and vanilla scented hand sanitizer. Moving on to the little front part of my bag, this is like my emergency pouch. I usually just keep only a few things in here so that if there's ever an emergency and somebody needs to grab something from me, I could just tell them it's in the front pocket and it's like really easy access for them. So in here I have, this is like a little tin container I keep extra contacts in, extra eye drops in. These are like my most important items that I need to carry with me everywhere. This one is probably the most important. This is my EpiPen. I do have an increasing list of weird allergies to different things. One of the things on my allergy list is peanuts, and I do work with peanuts, so it's kind of scary sometimes, but it only ever happens if I eat it or I am like touching it. So just in case there's ever an accident, I always carry this with me. My mom also has one in her purse as well, just in case I for some reason don't have this on me. Next, I have my inhaler. It's the Pro Air Respiclick. This is like the powder type inhaler, so when you pull this down and you pull it all the way, it clicks and then you inhale the powder from inside. So you will always see me carrying these two things on me, and in case of an emergency, it is in a very accessible place that's organized and clean, so if anybody ever needs to bring this to me, they know where it is and they can find it easily. And the final thing inside of my bag is, of course, chapstick. I'm the type of person that cannot deal with dry lips. Like, it freaks me out. I will not be able to function, especially like singing in a mask too is quite hard on like your face and your lips, so keeping a little chapstick on me for after rehearsals is really nice. So that was everything inside of my bag. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And while you're down there, please be sure you subscribe and turn on my bell notifications so you don't miss a thing. Stay safe, stay healthy, make good choices, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, loves.